In-cab engine start. Say, always enter. Exit truck using 3 points of contact. Put on seat belt. Emergency equipment. Spare electrical fuses are present. Fire extinguisher. Properly mounted, secured. Not broke, cracked, damaged. Fully charged. Pin is in. Red bidirectional reflective warning triangles. Properly mounted, secure. Not broke, cracked, damaged are present. Mirrors. Properly mounted, secure. Not broke, cracked, damaged. Clean, adjusted to me from the inside. Windshield. Properly mounted, secured. Not broke, cracked, damaged. Clean and no obstructions or illegal stickers to block my view. Perform a safe start. Turn key to on position. ABS lights come on. ABS lights went off, indicating that it is working properly. My depth gauge is working properly and have enough to finish this trip. Start engine. Windshield wipers. Properly mounted, secured. Not broke, cracked, damaged. Blades are not cut, cracked, frayed, or flush against the windshield. Washer fluid sprays evenly across windshield. Light indicators. Left, right. Four-way flashers. High beams are all working properly. Point at everything. Defrost and floor heater, both working properly. Demonstrate. My air gauges are working properly and building air pressure to the governor cutoff between 120 and 140 psi. Electrical and air horns both work properly. Demonstrate. Surface brakes, explain only, will bring my truck to no more than 5 miles on a flat surface. Apply foot to surface brake. Check to see if my truck pulls left or right and comes to a complete stop. Parking brake test. Push in tractor valve to test my trailer brake. Pull out trailer valve. Foot on brake. Put in drive. Slightly accelerate. Should feel a slight tug. Make sure you put it in neutral and pull tractor valve out first before pushing in trailer valve. Push in trailer valve to test the tractor brake. Pull out tractor valve. Foot on brake. Put in drive. Slightly accelerate. Should feel a slight tug. Put it back in neutral and pull out valve. Say, my air pressure is building to the governor cutoff of 120 to 140 psi. May I assist? Remember, off, on, push. Turn truck to off position. Back to on position. Push in both valves to allow air pressure to settle. Once air pressure settles, do air leakage rate test. Apply foot to surface brakes. I should lose no more than 4 psi in 1 minute. Ask instructor to time me. Will you time me? Yes. Demonstrate. Take foot off brake. Say, I lost no more than 4 psi in that minute. Low air warning device test. Say, I will rapidly fan my brakes down. My low air warning indicator should come on before 55 psi. Fan brake down until you hear indicator and buzzer. When done, say my low air warning and buzzer came on at 60 psi. Emergency brake test. Say I will continue to rapidly fan my brake down and both my valves should pop out between 45 and 20 psi. After both valves pop out, say both valves popped out at 30 psi. Light operations test. For my light operations test, I will be checking my headlights high and low beams, my left and right turn signals, my four-way flashers, clearance and markers, tail and brake lights. Make sure windows are rolled down. Talk loud and clear, informing the instructor which lights you are turning on one at a time. Ask instructor, will they please exit vehicle and assist you in light operations? Demonstrate. When done, turn key to off position. Place key in the door after you exit tractor using points of contact. Front of truck. Under the truck, there is nothing hanging, no fluid leaks, no puddles, such as oil, coolant, power steering, and fuel. My vehicle is sitting level, front to back and side to side. A leaning vehicle may indicate a suspension issue. Lenses, headlights, side, fog, markers, clearance. Properly mounted, secured, not broken, cracked, damage. Lens clean and intact, none missing, correct color. Engine compartment. Coolant reservoir, properly mounted, secured, not broken, cracked, damage. Both caps on tight. Coolant level between add and full. Marks, no leaks. Coolant hose, properly mounted, secured, not cut, cracked, frayed. Hear or see no leaks. Power steering reservoir, properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damage. Both caps on tight. Coolant level between add and full. Marks, no leaks. Power steering hose, properly mounted, secure, not cut, cracked, frayed. Hear and see no leaks. Dipstick, demonstrate. I will pull out the dipstick, wipe it clean, reinsert, then pull it out again to make sure it's above the add mark. Steering system, steering column, properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damage. Secure at both ends. Joints and sockets are not loose or worn or missing hardware. Shock absorber, properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damage. No leaks, no missing hardware. Steering gearbox, properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damage. No visual leaks, no missing hardware. Steering linkage, properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damage. Castle nut, cotter keys are present. Sockets and joints are not loose or worn. No missing hardware. Steer axle, mount springs, U-bolts, hangers, properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damage. Springs are not shifted. No missing hardware. Brake hose, properly mounted, secure, not cut, cracked, frayed. No leaks. Brake linings and brake drum, properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damage. Not worn, dangerously thin. No contaminants such as oil or grease. Tire, even tread across. Tire depth. We'll check with tread depth gauge. It's no less than 4/32 on front tires. No less than 2/32 on all other tires. Sidewall. No abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Rims, properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damaged. No elongated bolt holes or illegal welds. Studs and lug nuts, properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damaged. No rust streaks or shiny threads, which could indicate looseness. None missing. Valve stem and cap, properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damaged. No leak. Cap on tight. Air pressure. I will make sure my tire is properly inflated with an air pressure gauge. Side of tractor. All lenses and reflectors properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damaged. Clean, proper color. Mirrors properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damaged. No missing hardware. The mirror bracket properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damaged. Battery properly mounted, secure, not broke, cracked, damage. Cable not cut, crack free, no corrosion around terminals, cap is on tight. Put battery cover back on. DEF fuel tanks, properly mounted secure, not broke, crack, damage. Cap on, no leaks. Tractor and trailer frame, cross member, and floors, properly mounted secure, not broke, crack, damage. No illegal welds or holes. Will sustain a load and will hold passengers. Coupling system, air and electrical lines, properly mounted secure, not cut, crack, frayed. No tangled, crimped, pinched, sliced, taped, or worn. No leaks. Audible leaks. No dragging catwalk. Air and electrical connections, both ends, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, fully sealed and properly seated. Locked in place. Air and electrical line connections from the tractor to the trailer. The plugs are fully sealed and seated, not damaged, and locked in place, no leaks. Trailer apron, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, no illegal holes or welds. No gaps between trailer apron and skid plate. Fifth wheel skid plate, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, properly greased, no missing hardware. Fifth wheel release arm, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, engaged in lock position. Safety latch present. Locking pins, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, engaged in the locked position. Kingpin, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged. Locking jaw fully closed around kingpin. Airbag, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, no leaks. Fifth wheel position, in the proper position for when turning my tractor frame doesn't hit landing gear during a turn. Tractor and trailer frame, floor, and cross members, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, no illegal holes or welds, and will hold the weight of my cargo and passengers. Tractor rear, lenses and reflectors, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, clean and correct color. Side of trailer, landing gear and assembly. The landing gear is properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, has no missing parts. Legs are fully raised and not damaged. The support frame and feet are not damaged and clear of debris. The crank handle is secure. Reflective tape covers at least 50% of side of trailer and is clean and proper color. Tandem release button, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, in engaged position, no air leaks. Tandem locking pins, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, in lock position, none missing. Rear of trailer, lenses and reflectors, properly mounted secure, not broke, cracked, damaged, clean, proper color. DOT reflective tape is on 100% of the rear bumper. When you pull over to the side of a four-way highway, you'll say, I'll place 3 red bi-directional reflective warning triangles 10 feet, 100 feet, and 200 feet behind me.